Hello and welcome back to the channel How We Move the Decimal. In today's video we are continuing our Goodwill Outlets journey. We went at the end of February 2023. This is on a Sunday. We were here the day before on a Saturday, so we have done Saturday and Sunday. They are doing the switch outs of the bins right now. We are just waiting. This is the second switch out and this is our last switch out before we leave. So that's why we have really full carts, and it's fine. We're just going to fill them up all the way, go through the bins we want to go through, and then sit down and sort out everything before we leave because we had a hard stop at 3 p.m. today. The bins opened at noon. So noon, and then 1 o'clock they had their switch out, and this is the second switch out. So it is 2 o'clock. And you can see the Goodwill employees in the background of the video pushing the big bins off to the side. So yeah, the Goodwill employees are walking across the back. I tried to get a decent view of them, but they are pushing the blue bins out, and then they will refill. You can kind of tell which bins are going to be refilled because they don't do the same ones every time. They do them every, like, this row one time and then this row the next time. Also, I had to take all of the sound out of all of my bins videos because they play the radio really, really loud. But it's like the radio station that plays like all the random stuff. So I think right now we're listening to Smash Mouth, which is funny. But this is as much as the switch out that I could get. We didn't really want to go through our carts this time because we knew next time we would have a lot more stuff to go through, since we were only going to go through the bins that were new. Also, my husband said he would stay with me. He does leave and go through the hard goods a little on his own, but he does stay with me for most of it to help me go through the bins. I really don't like going through the new ones right when they get out because they get so busy. You can't really tell here, but the all floor walls, there's standing room only. There are so many people in the building right now. This is probably the most I've seen the bins, like the busiest I've seen the bins.
That's what the big bulky ones were.
This one got closed both days, but I haven't even bothered to look at them. I haven't bothered to look at the bags because to ship a bag with me, we need a big box. Which, I guess, the bags...
But Harry Tornado tells us we can make so much money on it.
Well, the eBay bags, the box those come in, probably would fit it pretty well, honestly. I just would have to rip the top off one.
Yep, hey, we're not terribly
But the
far
weight
off.
of that would be a challenge.
Yeah.
I guess they found a kid.
That's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, that's just them all.
I also want to point out we are in like a furniture area, so like they have chairs, couches, everything. They didn't have any bookcases, but they had like coffee tables, love seats, couches. We're over by where the furniture is. You can kind of see the blue line on the store. You see people walking up and throwing things into the bins. They're going to empty this all out here, so this is a better view of what the Goodwill employees do. They empty all these bins out. Someone comes with a big push broom and gets rid of everything that's on the floor. So this, they cleaned out one complete column, part of another column, and they cleaned out 2 full rows of hard goods on the other side. And they will get rid of all this on the floor. This does not mean brand new stuff is coming out. You will see the same stuff throughout the day. You're like, oh, I touched that sheet again. Here's a better view of all the people lining the sides. Again, it is standing room only. The sides are very, very full. The back by the furniture behind us is 3 rows deep of people. So there is a lot of people there today. Again, it's 2 o'clock on a Sunday in the Goodwill Outlet.
And people leave me alone.
Good.
I'm seeing a lot of repeats from yesterday.
I saw a couple of those. again, they're already in there, so like it's more work for them to figure out how to put that in. It makes sense they would mix them up a little bit.
Those are some big bins. That is a full bin.
Yeah, it is. Is that the one you're going for? Oh, it's not. Oh no, yeah.
That's one you're going for.
Yeah.
And I'm following you.
Okay.
I'm sorry, he was really full last time.
They're putting the new bins in. We cannot go through these bins until they move all of the bins in. They're doing this side first. And you can see in the background too, they're also moving the hard good bins in. So clothing and hard goods are coming out. The bins that are new come out one door. The bins that are old go in another door. So it's like a big circle back there. We're in a very tiny corner.
I got knocked around, guys.
We're moving our carts around so we can get there. I think we're going to leave this really full cart and come back and get it. Usually if you leave a cart, you need to put like a sheet or something over it so nobody picks through your cart. But we're going directly to the bin that's like right in front of us. So hopefully no one will pick through our carts, but we are hiding some of the higher dollar things. The golf club heads that are worth slightly more money, we are putting under things. We have a Guitar Hero guitar.
I wish I had a...
We haven't decided if we're going to try to get the stickers off the Guitar Hero guitar or leave the stickers on the Guitar Hero guitar. But we are waiting for them to tell us to go. You can see some people have already crossed the blue line a little bit. It depends. Some bins are very hardcore about it. I will say while we were there at the 2 o'clock, they started going through the carts on the side saying claim your cart and take your cart with you. If you don't claim your cart, we're going to throw your stuff back. And they were legit throwing people's stuff back. So I guess if you had to go to the bathroom, you're SOL. Because they gave them 3 shots. Hey, come get your cart. Hey, come get your cart. And then they threw everything from that cart back. And when they did that, people would run and look through that, because if someone else thought it was good enough to pick up, it might be good enough to pick up. So that was that time. And we noticed the day before on Saturday, we got there right before their 1 o'clock switch. So, and right after that, they started doing that again. So I think like every 2 hours they clean the sides and get rid of all the carts on the sides. So be aware of that. There are signs that say don't park your cart. There's also signs that say don't videotape. So I can't be too judgmental because I have a camera strapped to me. But I don't trust leaving my cart, especially if I have something good, just because I don't trust people. People can suck. This old lady gives 0 Fs. She is full on touching and going through the bin. I don't know if she's I'm old and they're not going to say anything to me, because they didn't. She wasn't going after what we were going after. I didn't care, but she wanted quilts and stuff, but not comforter quilts, handmade quilts. So she was going through those bins for that. I also want to say there was so many kids at the bins this trip. So many kids. And not adolescent kids. One of the bins near us, if you're under the age of 16, they won't even let you in the door. But there's just so many kids at the bins. Little kids, under the age of 4. In fact, somebody lost their toddler. I want to say between 2 and 3-year-old child, and ended up at the register, and they're like, please claim your child. Please claim your child. And they kept saying it over and over again. Please claim your child. Please come up here and claim your child. And still nobody claimed it. They were like, we are going to call the police if you do not come get your child. 30 minutes. Took 30 minutes before someone came and claimed that child. I don't think I have the child in the video, but we were watching the child crawl, baby essentially, crawl around. Okay, they just let us go. We're going to the new bins. My husband went to one. I went to the other. These are new to us bins. However, I'm seeing things that I've seen before. I'm looking for, again, more dry fit shorts. Usually I let the bins tell me what to do. I found so many dry fit shorts the first day that I was like, okay, I'm just going to lock these together. And a majority were size large or extra large. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to look for more dry fit shorts. I'm going to lot those together if I can. And it just kind of guided me that day. I was looking for dry fit shorts, and I did find a lot of dry fit shorts there.
Okay.
Okay, I don't get the comforter. I just touched the comforter there. I don't get the comforter because it is very yellowed and very, very heavy. But I do
Right.
find the pillowcase. There is a
I mean, I see it 'cause we
vintage,
sell the
like
vintage of it,
60, 70, 50, 60, 70s clown that is absolutely terrifying. But I get the pillowcase because, again, it weighs nothing. A
Really,
pillowcase
really
weighs
heavy
absolutely nothing. It's maybe 30 cents. I was looking at things still new in packages, which is always good. I did find a lot more new in packages than I did earlier in the day. So getting to the bins first and being one of the first people to touch the bins, I guess maybe you find more new with packages stuff. And maybe some people just look for new with packages stuff, and that's why by the time I get to it, since I'm non-confrontational, I don't get the new with package stuff, but I was finding more in the bins I just got to. I'm looking for Under Armour things, usually for my own children, or things I can package together, lock together, lightweight things.
Lots of uniform shorts.
I still don't think it's shown me pick up the amount of like used underwear and bathing suits that I've touched in
Right.
this day is kind of ridiculous. A lot of the shirts are turned inside out. I don't know if someone is turning them inside out. You also see a guy is coming up on me pretty quickly and grabbing things out from in front of me. And he's pushing my cart too. So it got a little aggressive. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe, and please tune in to my other videos.